Hello, this is LordUg. Yes, and welcome to Tainted Grail Conquest. Tainted Grail Conquest. So, yeah, it's if you've never seen this game, I've enjoyed playing it, but I like this kind of game. It's a bit like a upgraded version of Slay the Spire, which is like a card focused game, and that gives you your powers as you choose which card to play, and you're playing it against monsters and things like that. And that's what this basically is. Although into Spire you're playing, but it's the same kind of thing, it's the same kind of concept. You'll see as we play it. So let's get straight into it. Now, I do actually like the standard. I do actually like the. I've already got what I like. I like the summoner in this. So I am gonna be heading for the summoner, and right, I'm just gonna set up somebody really quick. So let's get that done. Guy, I don't really care what colour. Let's put that. Let's do that. Facial hair. Yeah, let's give him a bit of a beard. Yeah, that looks good. Hair colour. What do you want your hair colour to be? Yeah, it can be kind of dark blue. That's good enough. Facial hair. Is it doing your facial hair as well? Yeah, stars. Okay, that'll do. Tattoo. Yeah, that'll do. I'm just doing it quickly because at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of red. End of day, as long as we just get it done, that's all that matters. And it don't really matter what it looks like as to how this game plays. So let's get into it. Tainted Grail Conquest is a roguelite, not a roguelite. Roguelite. Not a roguelike, a roguelite. This means that it's meant to be an infinitely replayable. If you don't know the difference between a roguelite and a roguelife, you can check it up, it's easy found. But in essence, the roguelife is less forgiving than the roguelite. Alright, let's go. Come on, let's go. I'm ready. Okay, here we go.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who managed to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try?
Who are you?
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
don't
the creature taps two hooves together,
be honest,
marking
be
a dramatic pause.
Oh, he already was.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back.
It reminded me a little bit when it first started the Disco Elysium, when she said there was nothingness. Because like Disco Elysium's like, it's just blackness, and you got so drunk that you're like, it's like, yo, you feel like you're dead. It's like, leave me in my deathness or whatever. It's yeah, it kind of started similar to Disco Elysium.
You were saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
Okay, so yeah, you can play. You'll kind of open these up as you go. The one I've like I say, is this one, the Summoner. If I can get him, I'll be happy. But well, we'll go. For now, we're going to get this Weird Hunter. No, not an amazing character, but
well,
still.
It seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
Patronising.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple. Fight. Show me that you've got what it takes.
I've done this fight many times, and I can honestly say no matter how well you do, you lose eventually. The game controls everything about this part. You can last a while, but you will die eventually. So, we'll throw a block up, which will take. Now it says here, where it says about him, where it says 10 up here, that is the damage he's going to do. He's going to do an attack worth 10. Now this says 1 block. Now that 1 block just means it will do 1 form of damage. So it will block all 10, because all that 10 is coming in 1 attack. And this blocks 1 attack. So the amount of damage it will do doesn't matter. The fact is it's 1 attack, and you can block 1 attack. So we click these, and these is just straightforward. It deals a certain amount of damage depending and again on the enemy. And then when you're done, down here in the bottom right, you have 0 of 3. That starts at 3 of 3 each turn, and that's your energy. You've got that many, and in the top corner of a card tells you how much it's going to cost. I'll show you next go. So here, now we can stun him. He's going to do 2 attacks now, and I've only got 1 block. So that means if I use that, I can only block one form of 10, but it's going to attack twice with 10. So the other one will get through. So what I can do instead is I can stun him, which stops him having an attack this turn. Now, as I said, in the top corner, you'll see a number like there. It's a 1 and then like a lightning bolt. That means your energy here. So that will take 1 energy to cast. That takes 1 energy to cast. And I've got 1 energy left. 1 of 3. After that's over and they've gone, you've got to press this to move on to the next turn. And that means they get a go. So I'm not going to bother blocking. I don't need to because he isn't going to attack. So I'm just going to attack him. And then we'll move on. So he misses his turn. Now he's going to do one form of attack again, so I'm going to block once, and then we're going to come in with 2 of these. Hits. And then we're going to block again. Right, what we've got here. So this will hit with 3 hits. And what's he going to do? Okay, so he's preparing something for a special attack. So but he's not actually attacking, he's preparing an attack. So this time we'll hit with this, which is 3 times, so hit with 15. And but it only hit with what? But he only used 1 energy. But these, then again, these are very simple. These do a little bit more damage because it's more focused. Okay, so he stopped it. Now he's going to do 1 hit of 50. But, right, here's the thing why I said this is scripted. He hits you every time with that 50. You never get a block here to stop it. Okay? So I can promise you that now you'll always get hit with this 50. And that's why I say you cannot win. The game doesn't want you to. Doesn't matter how well you do. You can read these up if you want to wish, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, he's got 2 attacks of 10. So I've got 2 blocks. So I'm going to put both these up. And I've got 2 blocks here. So it'll block both attacks. If you only have 1 block, it'll only block 1 and the other 10 will get through. That's just basically how it works. Like I said, a lot like Slay the Spire. The way it works. There you go. So now he's going to do some kind of buff on himself. We don't need to block because buffs don't attack you. So we can come in with 3 hits. And this is filled up. When that fills up, you can call up a special, well in this case it's a special attack. In other times it'll be a special buff, depending on what character you're using. But with this character, it's a special attack, the Weird Hunter. Watch this. So like a big monster comes out and gives him a big hit. Right, we can move on. So he's buffed himself up, and what he's doing is he's giving himself some armor. Now we can remove armor with this. It takes your armor down. He's got 10 armor. And he's going to hit with 2. 2 times 20. So what we need to do is, we need to block. Wait, let me see what this is doing. Yeah. So we'll block both these 20s, and then we'll hit with one of these. And it'll take his armor down to 0 again. We can't hit with that. We can't hit with that because we haven't got none left. But it's okay, we're going to block both that 20 up. So again, he's going to hit with 1 form of 40. We haven't got a block, so either we can let that 40 hit us, which we don't want to do, or we can throw a stun in, and he won't get to attack this turn. So we'll do this and take his armor down a little bit, because there's no doubt going to buff himself eventually, and put himself more armor on. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to do that next. He's going to buff himself. So I'm going to do this, try and take his armor down even more before then. And I'll hit him again. There we go. So he'll buff himself. And basically, I think it just... Oh, he hadn't. He's called in some help. Now, these have both only got 10 hit. And he's going with 20. Now, the problem here is, if I use 1 block, it kind of blocks in turn that you're attacked. So this one will go first. Then he'll go, then this will go. They tend to go in that order. So when he goes, if I put 1 block, he'll take that block up. Even though it only does 5 damage, he'll take that block up. Which means that 20 then gets through. So if I want to block the big damage, I have to... There's 2 ways I can do it. I can either attack this and try and kill it, which that might do. Oh, it's random. So what we'll do is we will use these up. I didn't read the card right, so 5's going to get through. That's just how it works. Can't help that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we will take out this one, which means now we use 1 block, and that will block him because he's going to go first now because that's gone, and we can kill that. Now he'll take a shot, but I've already got 1 block up. Okay, so he's going to buff. That tells me he's going to give himself armor. Now, I'm going to do this, take his armor down a little bit more. Then we'll do this, and then we can hit with this big move again. There you go. Then we'll move on. He hasn't replaced all his armor because we took it down too much. And he's going to attack once. So we'll take that. And then we'll hit with this. And we'll hit with this. There we go. Now that buff, remember, gives him a bit of armor as well for protection. Okay, we've got this next. Which next hit does 100% damage. So we can do a lot more damage. But if you look, he's going to hit 4 times with 5. So 4 5s. Meaning he's going to hit with 20. So what I can do is I can hit with this. But the problem is, I'm not really going to be attacking because I need this stun to stop him from attacking me 4 times. So I've got 1 left. If I hit this, mind it says next hit. If it carries over, then I can always go with next. Okay, let's try it. Right, I'm going to see if it carries over. I don't know. Looks like it does. Looks like it carries over. Okay, so he's going to do 2 hits of 10. One's going to get through. I've got no choice on that. So let's put that up. Let's do 3 hits of that. Let's block ones. We can't block both, so I'm going to take 10 damage. There you go. Now he's going to buff. So I've got it down to 5. I suppose I can take it down a bit more, can't I? No, it's not there. Okay, so we'll do 100 damage again. We'll hit with that. Hit with that. And we'll move on. He's buffed himself, he's given himself armor, and he's given himself 25 like a barrier. And he's going to hit with 4 5s again. And again, the game's decided not to give me any anything to block with. So, you know, unlucky me. Start to take that armor down, may as well. Okay. There you go. So now the game's just going to decide when it wants to finish me. It'll just do it when it decides it. That 20, and now it's attacking 4 times again, but it's only letting me. But I've got 15. I've got 2 blocks, so it's basically saying I can take 10 off only, leave myself with 5. Which, hey, why not? Let's do that. We'll take his armor down a bit more as well. There we go. So I've got 5 left, and as I said, the game will decide when it feels like it, when it's going to finish this. Let's do this. We can hit with this. We can hit with. Take his armor down a bit more. Here he goes and give himself thrust again. But if you think about it, we've done well. He had 1,000. He's had like a lot, 1,250 down to 500. So we've done a lot to it. I've got 2 choices here. I can either block twice and block both instances, or just stun once. Don't matter either way, because these 2 together are going to come to 2 energy, and this is 2 energy anyway. So let's just block, let's just stun him, and then I can hit him with this. Okay. So he's doing 1 block of 10, 1 block of 20. Do that. We'll game under 500 this time. Or he's going to do 4 5. Let's block it. Let's stun him. Then hit with this. There you go. So we got under 500 with him. It's going to finish it in a minute because I don't think it wants to let this fill up again. Because it's getting hurt pretty bad. Okay, so we're going to get a stun in. That would have killed us. Any hit he does is going to kill us now, basically. And the game can finish it at any time. I don't know why I did that. Doesn't really matter. 2 times 10. Okay, it's giving me 2 blocks, so that's okay. Two times 10 again. We can do a stun. I think it'll finish me in a second. It won't be long now. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, it'll be here. Look at that. It's not going to want me to land that. But it's going to let me. Okay. Mind you, I've got to actually damage him for that to go up. There we are. Yeah, it's done me, look. 4 times 5, and I've got only 1 block. So I can't do anything there. There you go. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't quite match with that, and that's it. You don't have to build it right up, but it's just if you build it right up before you do you press this, it'll be full power. But you can do it anytime. So we took him down to 389. So that was decent. Let's finish it. There you go.
Well,
that was a good show.
I should have seen that coming.
Yeah, you should
it
really.
Was optimistic of me to expect you to beat it on your first try.
I agree.
But don't worry. Like I said, you'll grow.
Thank you.
I'm going to send you to a very special place now. It's a mirror of your reality, located in an endless loop between life and death. You won't die there, but nothing's really alive there either. You'll wake up in a place resembling your own village. You'll find a man there whose task it is to help you on your journey. Your main objective for now will be to push onwards, survive, kill the 4 guardians. Then we'll talk.
Just let's go. We don't really need to know. Basically, everything went weird. You can always read up on it if you need to. Check everything up, but I just want to get into game really. So let's do that. Although, I think that'll be in the next episode. That's because this is 20 odd minutes, and I think it's a good enough start for returning. Okay, so well, this looks very similar to the intro thing, so probably weirdness is going to come in and mess us up eventually. Okay, so this is the guy, the lost soul, that's going to help us.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains.
It's not my farmhold, is it?
Sorry,
I'm from up north,
early.
The land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
This is true.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
That would be
me. The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different.
Say that again.
But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A column of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast would be a good start.
Okay. And that's it. So you can go to this guy, he's over here. There's nobody else in town, you've got lots of empty houses. And as you go through, you can actually speak to people and get them to join you. And they can go in all these houses that I'm showing you now. And he's here where this pot is, kind of thing. He's right there. And you can talk to him, or you can look at his stuff. You can buy like a healing potion off him. You got money up here and other things you can buy with different currencies. So let's buy another healing potion. So we've got 3 now. Then we can end this. Let's leave. We'll talk to him some other time. And then your adventure starts through here. And that's where we're going to go next. Okay? But for now I'm going to go. Because I'm done. I'm tired. I wasn't going to do this one. I was going to go to sleep. But I decided, hey, why not? It's been so long. Why not? So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's a different kind of game. It's not everybody's kind of game that they're gonna like. Like I said, it's a lot Slay the Spire-ish kind of thing. If you like that, you will like this. But if you don't, if it's not your kind of thing, then don't watch. You know how it is. I'll be bringing a different game soon anyway. But for now, you take care, and I'll be back soon. So bye for now.